Hello and welcome to another episode 19, in fact,
Woo-woo.
of Stickle Bricks and Chill. The show gives a nice little dose of nostalgia, and whilst also reminding kids that, I don't know, I haven't quite yet decided if it's just how good they've got it now or actually how bad we had it. Anyway,
It's
I'm
not the
here
same thing.
as always with the wonderful Kate Penfield. Yeah, that's not what I meant, Kate, but that's fine. Kate, how are you? You're right.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you? This is Jeff
Yes.
Jones. He didn't say his name, so
He did
yeah.
not say his name. Oh, well, I
No.
am one half of the nostalgia duo, Jeff Jones, and I'm here with the absolutely wonderful Kate Penfield, who's gearing up for Edinburgh Fringe, comedian
Count,
extraordinaire.
counting down the days. Yeah, it's very exciting times.
Yeah.
So
Are you meeting any of the other local comedians? There's quite a contingent out there.
there's quite a few up there. I'll see. I'll see how much time I've got.
Yeah.
It's all looking a little chaotic at the minute. So I've
Well,
never used a diary so much.
we can't wait to hear all about it, and hopefully some videos and pictures that will be shared all over the Sticklebrick social media.
You just
Uh,
want to see the karaoke, so
I
because I
want to
refuse to
see it
sing on
all.
here.
I want to see it all, and
I'm,
especially the karaoke. Yeah, I've done enough singing. It's about
I'm
time.
I'm actually a little bit husky because I've had very like three longer journeys, so two gigs over an hour away, in the last few days, and I've been
You're
belting my little heart
practicing.
out. I've been singing because I don't want to sing. I've got to do the karaoke three times, and I don't two of them on the same day, so I don't want to sing the same song. So I've been exploring alternative options,
Oh.
and I realised Pink on repeat. It's not a good way to keep your voice. So yeah.
Well, will you be having a little bit of Dutch courage? Maybe an alcopop or two. I see what I did
Oh,
there.
nice little segue.
Thank you very much.
Um, After a misspent youth of Alco Pops, probably not an Alco Pop ever again.
Ever again. What? Well, I think it's pretty obvious. But what are we talking about this week, Kate?
We are talking Alco Pops from the
Alcopop,
90s. Woo woo.
the defining year of or decade of the alcopop.
Crikey. Yeah, what was your go-to Alco Pop of choice?
I like Mets, which I cannot remember for the life of me. It was in a silver bottle.
Was this an Emsworth special?
It was not it was a special. It was obviously normal size bottle, but it had a silver kind of it was fully contained in a silver wrap and with the word Mets on it, obviously. I think it's probably a vodka based. They all pretty much were back then, weren't they?
What
Um
flavour was
I don't Mets flavored.
it?
It was Mets flavored.
Was it on par
But
with Smirnoff Ice that tasted like
it was
drinking
that
washing up liquid?
I think it was kind of like an alternative to the Smirnoff Ice. So is that, but I don't know, it tasted more metallic or something. But yeah, I like to Smirnoff Ice as well. But I'll be honest, it was pretty much it was whatever was on offer
Okay.
back in the day. If you could get two for a fiver or four, well, probably not even a fiver back in those days. They're a quid each.
I was going to say they were cheap and cheerful, but yeah, used to have to get really careful, and I still do. Not that I don't drink anymore, but if I have anything alcoholic with blackcurrant in, I can't tolerate it. Yeah,
Really?
literally, yeah, it makes me really sick. So as much as if there were like flavors of choice, blackcurrant was the one that like tasted the better one, but not later on in the evening.
Is it too many snake biting blacks, or was it actually a Bacardi Breezer
Oh, it's like
raspberry?
VK, like yeah,
Oh,
the
a
what,
fig.
yeah, whatever I could get in Jumping Jacks, which was like my go-to place of choice. So,
Jumping jack. That's
well,
I saw a thing about jumping jacks. It's not jumping jacks anymore, right?
oh, it closed down a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's something else. I can't remember. I just
Oh,
from
it's been demolished in
random I
Southampton.
saw. Oh, okay, maybe a different one. Or maybe it was just someone reminiscent. I don't know, but it's yeah. So VK, so get up the Bacardi Breezer. That was always a staple, wasn't it?
That would be my preferred. So if uh, Jumping Jacks never had them. But pineapple Bacardi Breezer would be the one I would go for.
Oh, a pineapple
Yeah,
breezer, eh?
yeah.
Can I have a
Or
pineapple breezer, please, barman?
when I was on holiday back in June, they had some rip-off versions of the Bacardi Breezer, and yeah, they had some pineapple ones, and I thought, no, do you know what? Like,
Go on.
that should stay in the
Get
past.
yourself
So,
down the park and crack open a couple of cheap Bacardi breezers pineapple substitutes.
no, I never drank in the park.
Never drank. Oh, she never lived.
Oh, I think you know when these stories come out, I'm thinking, I'm not sure I should have told those ones, but the
But
first time I got drunk, it wasn't a legal age, shall we say. I was around my friend's house, Diamond White. Oh my God, that was evil stuff. I
oh,
don't,
cider.
yeah, I
Oh,
don't even remember
nice.
how many I had, but yeah, I we were watching a film. There was a group of us, fell asleep on the sofa, started sleep talking, and scared the cat. The cat. I must apparently I was shouting at the cat. The cat ran away. Didn't come back for a few days.
I think that's
Obviously,
because of the
I
diamond
don't
white.
know. I don't know. They blamed it on. I had no recollection, obviously. But yeah,
Nice.
I was quite. Obviously, we don't condone underage drinking. I was
Not
quite poorly the following day, and that was my penance for drinking
it
Diamond
is
White.
irresponsible, and you should not do it. And this is what I always say to my kids. I When they say, "Yeah, but you did it, Dad," or "You did something," you always tell us not to do that. So yes, but my job isn't to make another me, because me back in the day was a bit of a douche canoe. He just wasn't like he's not the kind of person you want to emanate to be. Um, and so
See, I
yes,
just
so
don't tell
so
the kids all
kids,
these stories. Like
yeah.
the first time they'll know about the story is if they listen to the pod, which they will do.
Well,
They won't have a choice. But
Well,
um,
our demographic is firmly set at the 40 plus, well, 35 plus year olds. So we're hitting the exact demographic, so we're okay.
oh,
I'm sure
yeah.
there's people out there did worse. I mean, yeah, Diamond, God, Diamond White, Lambrini.
Oh, I was more
That
Lambrusco.
was oh, fair. You went in straight in. No, 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 no. I was on the Lambrisco. I was because that was like cheap wine, right?
I mean, you can still get it. That was
Really?
okay though. So I remember Sunday lunch. I think this is why I'm off alcohol. Like Sunday lunch, when Mum was cooking it, if there was a bottle of wine, it would be a bottle of Lambrusco or Milch. I'd go
Oh,
Lambrusco.
leaf from Milch.
I mean,
That's
that was like paint stripper.
You could get that. Joan used to being able to do a cheeky ferry over to get the duty freeze, and leaf from Milch
Oh,
was always a good one to bring back because it was cheap as hell. Um,
yeah, there was a
had a
reason for it.
kick.
It was
Yeah,
grim.
it was. Ah,
Oh,
I tell you, is Bacardi Breezer, is that still around? I haven't seen one
I don't think so.
because they were everywhere. And if someone dropped the ball and Bacardi Breezer went bust, then someone messed up. So I know they're
Is there,
not as popular, but I think they can. I mean, still a mainstay. You can still get WKD Blue. So
you can't get the Iron Brew one because
there
they
was
used
an
to.
Iron Brew one.
Yeah, that was the one that started off. It was like nuclear orange color. It
Yeah. Oh,
it it should have been. I
yeah. I
thought of a
think
joke
about.
the other day. um, the 80s and 90s was really preparing us for now, wasn't it? It's like the future's bright, the future's orange. Then we had the Tango advert. Now we have Trump.
it's
The future isn't bright, it's trumped.
it's the it's metamorphosis. Maybe Trump is the Tango Man.
Maybe it was an
The age of
analogy of
fit.
what we would all want to do when Trump got to
Yeah.
Paris, just go up and
Smack
smack him on
him.
the cheeks. Not that I'm
Oh.
condoning that either.
No, and if the CIA or whoever are listening, then Kate said it, not me. Uh, what's that
I
red
had
dot? What's that red dot on your chest, Kate? Oh, yeah, it's just a sniper there. Yeah. It's all
it's
fine.
too many Iron Brew flavored Wickeds or
I'm
WKD, whatever you want to call. Because we used to call them Wicked
yeah.
WKD. I
Yeah, there
don't know
was
why, because it was missing a few letters.
it was missing a few letters, but I think it obviously did stand for Wicked. I don't know why I said WKD Blue. Maybe that's a
I think.
regional thing because
Oh well, no, because I've heard them called both. So
I we're not here to answer the big questions. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, what did you call WKD Blue stroke Wicked? Because you didn't call it Wicked Blue, did you?
if you saw Trump, would you run up and do the
Would
tango
you?
advert on him?
But we also don't condone violence on here.
No, it's just asking the question. Would
Just
you?
asking
They
the
can
question.
answer no.
Oh god! Do you remember Hooch? Hooch as well. And that was another vodka. That was basically just vodka and orange, but it was really weak. But it
I
was nice.
saw
You
that the
know,
other
it was
day
orangey.
though. Oh,
It's still knocking about. Are you sure it's in
it
date?
is. Probably not. It'll probably be vintage now.
Yeah, I've got this nice 98 bottle of Hooch.
Yeah, let me go down to my hooch cellar.
But you know what? That sounds. I don't know what it is, but hooch cellar sounds very Epstein Island. Like I'd never show you my hooch cellar. But,
Let me show you my collection of Alka Pops.
oh,
But
oh,
now
I
they
would.
have like these little cocktail balls. Have you seen these? They're like, um, it looks like it's kind of a tennis ball size, but if you chop the top and
Yeah.
the bottom off, and then they're like basically what
Wait,
we used to
you
have
chop
with
the top and the bottom
squashing.
off.
Well, yeah. So if you were to chop the top and the bottom of a tennis ball off, so you could stand it up,
Oh,
that's
so
that's what these look like. Yeah.
you don't chop the top and bottom of the drink, right? Yeah.
No, but kind of like what we had. The little plastic cartons with squashing. It's their equivalent now, but there's like an Alco like ready done cocktail, and they're
Oh,
cans of ready done cocktail. There was one I tried a few over Christmas. Again, I don't normally drink, but just I was out I was out with the kids that are adults that can drink, and there was these offers for like Malibu and Coke or like Malibu and pineapple, and I'm like, oh, do you know what? I'm just going to see what they're like, just rather than commit to buying a full bottle of spirit. They were grim. It was
yeah. I mean,
like
you've got the
drinking full on sweetener.
pina colada ones and
No,
passion
don't
fruit.
bother.
Well,
They're
no,
awful.
I've tried them. Sometimes you just need something for your pocket, and unlike you, I do. I, I like to. I like to experience a plethora of alcoholic drinks. Um,
I know.
uh,
from,
you
from the
say it
other
like that, you'll give me anxiety, Kate.
no, from when we did the other podcast, and
Yes,
you'd had a few sherbets, and yeah.
I was the funniest person I've ever met. That's what usually gets me in trouble as well.
I think it's due to 3 years of working on holiday parks, and it has put me off alcohol for
Oh,
life.
no, I didn't drink vodka for it must be somewhere between 10 and 15 years, about 12, 13 years, because and anyone who knows me, cover your ears. Um, I was 15 and went on the Pride de Bilbao. So
Booze cruise.
but it was found we actually were doing it to go on holiday to Spain, and I went with well, we invited my friend Chris Grigg, who I haven't spoke to almost since that day. Um, we got because we weren't, you know, we went, you know, we'd had the beer at Christmas and we'd had or something like that, which usually tasted, yeah, it's Foster's, so it was like half was lemonade by the time I realised, yeah, that I didn't like it. And but we were like, oh yeah, should we get some vodka? Right. And then we got my sister to go to the onboard ship, get vodka and two bottles of Coke. So we were walking around with a litre vodka and two bottles of 2 2 litre bottles of Coke. I went back to the room and then we are like, oh, I don't really want to carry around the Coke as well. And my mate didn't, Chris didn't like the vodka anyway. So I was just swigging it from the bottle, thinking, what's the
Oh,
worst that can
crikey.
happen? I
Oh dear.
then things got a little, you know, that in films where people are like passed out or they've been like, I don't know, drugged or something, and they close their eyes and every so often they open them, and they see a different scene happening in front of them, and then they close it again, and then they literally
Was
had
it
that. And yeah, I was okay. Yeah, we slept in. We ignored the radio from the captain saying that everyone, you got like 20 minutes to get off. But it was when we were walking through, probably not looking very well, and there's people staring and covering and whispering their mouth. I was like, oh,
what do we do? It's like
what?
Hangover.
It was literally like I remember a bit when I was at the bottom of the stairs. I remember being in the onboard club because we snuck in when the bouncer was distracted. I remember my mate dragging me across the floor, going, "Look, the girls, the girls." I literally dragged. I had a carpet burn and everything. Um,
Crikey.
yeah, so I didn't drink vodka. Well, well, certainly not in that form. In alcohol pops, I did though, because that was basically just drinking the
Oh,
mixer with that. Yeah,
I remember doing a booze cruise with some of the kids from youth club, which I was very much underage still. I must have been about 16 maybe, but definitely not 18. And we did it. I'm trying to think when Southampton you used to be able to get Southampton to Cherbourg,
yeah.
Tennessee link, and then you'd have a DJ going.
Tennessee.
Yeah. Um,
Then.
they're nowhere to be seen now. It's like the Titanic, they've gone down somewhere. But they, they used to have a DJ on, and I don't know at what point he must have like finished at some point during the evening. But yeah, I was in the DJ booth and like getting a lesson on how to DJ from him, and yeah, everyone else was having a bop away, and then I don't remember. I mean, we must have just fallen asleep in the bar because we didn't have any cabin or anything. Like, we weren't paying for that. And then
That's old school.
there was one kid that used to really annoy me at youth club and couldn't speak French. And when we went to get something to eat in France, asked me how to order a burger, and I showed him which one it was and got my own back because he ate a horse burger that day.
Oh,
I've still would never. I don't. If he if he listens to this now,
hey,
he'll know I ordered him horse burger. But yeah,
evil genius. Oh.
obviously I don't condone feeding people horse meat.
Well, I mean, if it's on sale, then
Well,
it's fine, I guess. Unless
don't
they're
pick on yeah, don't pick on someone that can speak French better than you can if you're going to France.
so,
So
so my earliest we used to go abroad. Well, as I just mentioned, we went to France one year, and this time I must have been. Oh yeah, maybe I did have a couple of drinks before that because I remember being again maybe 14 and someplace in France, and I learned deux bières s'il vous plaît, and it was like 2 francs, and this guy's just like, oh, there you go, and it's like because you could
not
drink
two
drink
blokes called
you
Frank.
yeah. Because you could drink at like 13 or whatever it was, and they're like, "We sir, or we monsieur." I was like, "Thank you very much." Um, I don't think I really liked it. It was just more the thrill of being able to do it.
Oh, absolutely. But yeah, I think the worst night I've ever had drinking wise was um one of my friends worked Haven after I'd left and invited me down to they used to do competitions and like at the end of the season they'd bring all the competition winners back and have like end of season finals and she'd invited me back to be a judge and one night after all the judging had finished we hit tequila. Um
Ooh.
we had quite a lot of tequila and went back to her static caravan. And I was sleeping on the sofa, but sleeping on the sofa with the whirlies when the whole caravan is spinning is not a place you
Oh,
want to be.
oh, tequila, your Quavos, and that is the one. I'd like many different types of alcohol, but tequila, that is on in and
Tequila's
out,
evil. And
in and
then,
out. That is bad.
yeah, I'm trying to think which birthday. Second year, sorry, it would have been my 20th birthday. I was in Skeg, so the
Skeg,
drink was all it's just
Skeg Vegas.
the Vegas of Skeg. There was a pub called the Bell, um, and they used to do happy hour. So it used to be buy a pint of beer or pint of Coke or lemonade, and you'd get a second one free. Well, I don't do lager at the best times, never did. Hate the taste of it, it's awful. So I went down there with my boss, who let's just say it liked a few beers.
Ah.
And I probably had sunk 4 or 5 pints that afternoon. Bear in mind, I still had to work in the evening. So managed to sober up before going on shift. And then I was on shift. And then when you were working, the only thing you were allowed to accept from people was soft drinks or half a lager. Couldn't have half a cider or anything else. It had to be lager. And because I didn't drink, because people always buy me lemonade coke, um, like all the resident, all the people that owned caravans, there were a lot of regulars that year. Why would you would want to own a caravan in this place? I don't know. Um, but bless them, they did. And yeah, so they were buying me half lagers into the evening. So then, of course, I'm drinking it, dressed up in the character, which is the quickest way to sober up. So if you ever need to sober up quickly, on a character skin and go and dance around on stage under the lights, it will sober you up. So that was drunk time number two. And then we went out clubbing afterwards. And then again, because no one knew what I was into drinking, they would just ply me with any. I was so hungover the following day that my boss came round to the caravan because the girl's phoning him going, she can't get out of bed. She is that bad. He didn't believe it. So he come round to my caravan and there's me just like in bed. He's like, yeah, don't come in today. You imagine, like, there was no way I was fit to go and run like kids club or anything like that. And I think
Can you imagine?
the smell.
Oh.
But we were playing when I don't remember a lot about the evening, but there was photographic evidence, and it's not something I'm going to share on here. It's fine. I'm not going to give you the photo. In fact, I would have to go and physically find a photo. It's not on the. But I remember we were trying to invent games that night, and then it came up with pant hoopla. So you get a can of drink and you throw a pair of pants over and like land
Ah, okay.
the leg of your pants over the can. Who thought this was a good idea? I don't know.
Where
And
did
then
the
I
pants
start
come from?
the washing, like
Ah,
clean
okay.
washing, not
Okay.
dirty. And then for some reason, I decided to try and defrost the freezer. I'm very intriguing drunk, apparently, but it's not. It's probably a good reason I don't drink anymore because I end up doing something stupid.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
That
just getting it out there before everyone,
yeah.
like anyone that you saw of like, oh my God. And then the first year we had a vicar and tart party. I was
Nice.
literally we were talking about the other day, a couple of us met up and I was like, oh my God, do you remember that party? Um, I don't remember much of it other than I wasn't overly girly. Like I did well because I like when I went out clubbing, I didn't really like go for like buying. I didn't have loads of money, so I didn't buy loads of clothes. And I can't. I don't know what to wear to this party because I can't dress as a tart because I just didn't have that stuff. But nor could I dress as a vicar. So we decided to improvise. So I had my black court shoes from work and I had a few pairs. So because I had a ridiculously large feet, all the boys were nabbing my shoes and going as tarts as well. So I decided to improvise and make a mini skirt and knee-high boots from black bin liners and sellotape.
Oh,
After a
okay.
few drinks, there wasn't a lot left. I mean, I had shorts and a top on underneath, like I was clothed, but I couldn't walk by the end of the evening, and I remember it's the latest time I ever got back, but 5 o'clock in the morning, leaving the club, and then had to get across to our accommodation, which was like a block of like apartments, and I was like the safest thing I can do is crawl. So I was crawling over the crawling back to the apartment block. But there were people turning up for holiday, and it was like me with a bin
No.
liners hanging off me. No, no real clue what was going on other than all these headlights thinking, oh my goodness, I hope they don't recognise me tomorrow. And then I don't know why, but I went into my bedroom, got the quilt out, came back into the front room, and fell asleep on the front room floor. Why I didn't go into bed, I don't know. My roommate came in the following morning and went, what the hell's going on? I'm like, I don't know. I don't remember any.
I say the drunk brain, like when it's not in in a positive when it's in a positive way, is the most messed up. But at the time, you're like, this idea is genius. Like I once I once got in at a particular time, but around 3 a.m. I decided, oh, I'm going to make meatball subs. So I made meatball meatballs from scratch. Well, I heat them up. I can't quite remember if they were pre-packaged frozen ones or if I actually made them from it. But I used all the sauce and all this stuff in a sub. Now, 3 a.m. drunk as hell, wearing a white shirt. I wake
Oh,
I woke up. I ate it. Yeah, in the front room in a chair. I woke up and I looked like I'd been in some kind of mafia hit. Like I was absolutely
shot with meatballs.
just covered. And then obviously, well, so I said, what was, and this is where this is where bring it to modern day and the excitement of things. Like it was stained, it was proper stained, and then it went through one last time. All of a sudden, it was like perfect again. It was mental. Like I thought it
Are
was a
you
diner.
sure? Are you sure that someone didn't buy a
Yeah,
replacement and put it in the washing machine?
I'm a
They're
hundred
messing with
percent.
your head.
It was crazy. I was like, wow, that was a good idea. But oh no, I mean, in mine and my good lady wife's early days, and this would have been early days, and we had been out having a few drinky pops, and she was making. We got back and she was making food that she used to do. Haley, if you're listening, you don't do that anymore. I do it all. Yeah, that kind of late night, all little something. And apparently, I walked from the front room through past the kitchen to the stairs, carrying a small drinks table, no trousers on. I was like, I'm going to bed. I'll see you in the morning. And I just walked upstairs with a little coffee table. No idea why. She thought it was hilarious. That was that.
Do you remember, like, because back when I was living at home, and so I've got two brothers, the younger of my two brothers, we would annoy each other. Like, if he came in late, he'd come and wake me up, and he'd like, no, hang on a minute, that's not cool. But if I came in late and he heard I was maybe a little bit messy, he'd just leave me. And one night, I must have been a bit poorly. I don't know how, but I woke up in the bath.
Oh,
And I was like, "Oh, did you not hear me get in last night?" He goes, "Yeah, you sounded really messy. I thought I'd just leave you." Cheers. I really appreciate that.
thanks then.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm really lucky because my two don't come in late like that. Not they have done, but or I think 3 o'clock in the morning one morning, my eldest was on a train back and missed apparently it didn't stop off at our stop.
That old
And
chestnut, yeah.
yeah, and it went all the way into the forest, and he's like, "Oh, uh, yeah, the train doesn't stop. I'm walking back from areas miles away," and I'm like, "There are no main roads. It's literally through the forest." I'm like, and he had a black coat on,
Oh
middle of
my
winter. I'm
god.
like, "This is just asking for trouble." I was like, "Wait there, I will come and pick you up." So he's walking down the front road, the main road rather, and the police pull him out, and like say, "Oh, like he goes, that's my mum coming. I'm literally on the phone to her." Just like they were just about to give him a lift home. I'm like, "Crack! If I'd have left it another ten
You get
minutes,
you.
I could have avoided having to get out of bed."
I had police once dropped my unconscious head on a brick front door step, but I am not going into
Ooh.
that story. Um, God, I mean, dearie me, and
I think
it's
this
far
is
too
why I'm
late still.
anti-drinking now. Like the boys tell me stuff about, I don't want to hear it.
Well,
It's because I knew what I got up to, and I'm just like, no.
exactly. That's what worries me as well. And I mean, I know my eldest lad. I mean, he's only ever told me one story, and he was a student in Portsmouth, and he wasn't from Portsmouth, so I didn't really know the area, but he'd been living there a little while, and he was basically. I don't know if he was passed out or just a bit poorly or whatever, but two very kind strangers took him back to where he was living. And luckily, they were
Yes.
nice strangers because he had all his stuff. He got in, and but I was like, mate, you don't. I was like, from now on, don't tell me anything else. Like, don't tell me anything. I don't want to know. It gives me I don't want to know because again, I know even when I was old enough to know better, I know. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to refrain. Right, Kate.
I'm
Here we,
still thinking, oh my goodness, my dad doesn't know these stories, and
yeah.
I've just put it out on the podcast. He listens to this and be like,
Let me. Well, I know I've got a few others, but quite a few others. But my stepdad listens, and maybe we'll save those for another time. Maybe one behind a paywall, so you actually have to pay to get the story. Kate, do we have an Alka-Pops quiz, which I'm quite excited to see how this
um,
goes.
well, yeah, we could have a standard quiz or we can have an alternative quiz because I like to come up with options for you.
Do you know what? I was kind of hoping it was just going to be, I know there's going to be a 24 bottles of Smirnoff Ice Stamp on my doorstep and we're just going to smash them. Oh,
Oh,
do
hang
you remember Strawpedos?
no.
So you get the
I,
bottle.
I don't want a pedo in any kind.
oh, oh, you got the bottle. You put a straw in, and you pull the straw kind of over the rim, so of the bottle.
It's not getting
But
any better.
that created kind of the air thing. So when you drink it, you don't have to kind of it just comes straight down into your gullet rather than needing to I don't know like I think the bubbles think I don't know the science, but get some water in a bottle, straw wrap around it, and you'll just find that you can just do it. My friend could do it in like 5 seconds. It was crazy. But strawpedos, if you remember strawpedos, what's your best time? Okay, right. What's your two options for what's your options for? Wait, no. What's your options for
Don't want to know
quizzes?
what's gone through my head. It's fine. Let's just
If
say it's
it's
Epstein Island related.
straws, straw speedos,
Right.
and rims. Yes, go.
It's not making
Uh,
it any better. Right. You could have five standard questions, or you could have a open-ended one where you can score as many points as you can possibly score.
oh, I'm assuming the open-ended one is name as many as I can.
Uh, VKs, all the different
Oh,
flavors.
they had more than one
Yeah, they had a
flavor.
lot of flavor. They had more flavors than I realized.
Oh, because that's the fun one. But I don't think I'd know. I'd just be making up fruits, basically. All right, let's go to 5 questions because then it won't just be lots of me going, I don't know.
Oh, I tell you what, we'll put the VK one out to the audience and
Ah,
see how many they can get. There you go.
that is a cracking idea. Actually,
There
that's a
you
very
go.
good idea.
Okie dokie. Right. So, question number one: what was the original flavour of hooch?
Orange.
No,
Really?
really,
Oh, then I'm going to say watermelon.
no,
Okay, then I changed my answer to pineapple.
still no,
Was it just vodka? That is that. Oh,
no.
I think I've only ever tried the orange one. I don't
What's it on
raspberry,
the original label? Think the original label, and there was a fruit on there.
blackberry, raspberry, strawberry. I don't know.
we, we would have been better off with the VK one. No, it's lemon.
Do you know what? I kept thinking them, but I was like, well, who would make a lemon-based vodka drink? That's weird. No wonder they switched to orange.
I don't know. Maybe Smirnoff Ice.
That's not lemon flavored, is it?
Oh,
That's
it was
kind of.
supposed to be. It was more washing up liquid
It
flavour
was a
than
bit
yeah.
washy up liquid flavour. I
To
just
be
thought it had
fair,
its own unique taste. I didn't realise it was meant to be lemon.
at the end of the night when I was drinking the blackcurrant ones, I used to have a Smirnoff Ice because I thought, oh, at least if I'm going to be sick, it will taste of washed up liquid.
See that?
It will
That is
cleanse the
this.
palate.
That is a drunk brain at this peak. That is that kind of reasoning is peak.
This is why it shouldn't get drunk anymore.
Yeah.
Um, what country is credited with with the drink Two Dogs?
Two dogs.
Yeah, two dogs. That's not what you pulled of anything,
When
but
two dogs go to war. Yeah, that's not what they're for. I didn't even know two dogs existed, so I'm going to say Czechoslovakia.
Australia.
Ah, like two dogs, mate. Do you want to get colour two dogs?
Okay, and then what is the base spirit of a breezer?
Oh, Bacardi. I was like, oh, what is it? And I just said, thought of the full
That's why I
name.
didn't call it Bacardi breezer. But yeah, it's rum, so Bacardi,
Yeah,
yeah.
I like
So
a Bacardi breather.
um
I'm gonna have an old school night and just drink Bacardi breezers. I think
well, I think like Copperberg's their kind of current equivalent. Like flavored ciders and flavored gins
it
are
is,
like the
isn't
modern
it?
day equivalent. Yeah.
It actually is. I don't know why. What's up with Copperbode's cans being so small? That's what I don't like. Anyway,
Well,
that's a different conversation.
and why do I get ID'd for buying the non-alcoholic ones?
Yeah.
So, um, uh, so Alcopops are associated with which cultural music movement?
Britpop.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
I didn't know this,
What?
so but you're right. Yeah. Well, they both were around at the same time. The music and yeah,
Yeah,
fair play.
there you go. Look. And then finally, why was there a big backlash for Alcopops?
Was it because they were almost targeted for the young? They were like cool for kids.
Exactly that. It was because it was encouraging underage drinking. I don't know why, seeing as we both alluded to
Yeah, I mean they tasted like dishwater, and I don't know, were they 5%, maybe a
It's
bit
just like
less?
drinking alcoholic fizzy pop, wasn't it? That was it. That
It's like
was
a
the whole.
shandy, really, wasn't it?
I
Just
don't
have enough
know.
of them. Have
I don't
enough of them.
know. I spent way too much on them, and I think that's where my my dislike of alcohol is. If I'm going to spend that much on getting in that state, I'd rather just throw my money down the drain rather than bring it up again.
Rather than bring it up again. Yeah. Oh, I'm lucky. I don't throw up. Um, I'm what some people call a professional.
But alcohol
Yeah.
consumer. So say
Uh,
we're drunk and people wanted to follow us, then Jeff, how can they follow us?
if they're drunk and want to follow us, then you can find us at Stickle Bricks and Chill on what's it called? Facebook and Instagram. You can listen and watch clips if you go onto the YouTube and do Stickle Bricks and Chill or Big Wes Media where they're housed. So don't get confused. Don't worry, everything's there. And I am getting
Recommend us
better
to your
at
friends as well.
clippage. Send us to your friends.
I said recommend us to your
Oh
friends.
right, I was like, he's gonna
No,
send me somewhere. Like, who is your friend first? You introduce
well,
me.
although a nice segue into next week's episode.
Oh, that was pretty good, wasn't it? But you can email your friends and us actually at sticklebricksandchill at gmail.com. Before we get into next week's episodes, do also find things like Jeff Jones' Friends Make It Better, Big West Media, and I'd watch that, which are other fun things that you can listen to with your ears. Okay, what's it we are chatting about next week?
Well, also, if they want to follow my comedy stuff, they can find me at
Yes,
Cape Henfield Comedy because we never dropped that one in either. So
did
yeah,
either.
so
I
you can
did it
find that.
last week. I did it last
Yeah.
week when I
Well,
was saying about
you
your thing. But yes,
you gave me a little
definitely.
plug.
And
Yeah.
the journey of Edinburgh and everything
Ha.
after that as well. It's gonna be
Oh,
amazing.
it's not going to be a messy one, that's for sure. Or I'm certainly hoping it's not going to be a messy one. So yeah, so next week episode we're recording very shortly because I won't be here
Because you
next
will not
week.
even be
Um,
here.
I did offer to do a live one from Edinburgh, but Jeff was very insistent to let me just go and.
If you're doing the karaoke, then that's the only way.
Okay, so we are talking all things friends, as in
I'll be there for you. Like that.
yeah, but there's the second line, Jeff. You've got to do two lines.
I'm there for you. When the rain starts to fall. Some of that. When I take you to school. No,
So if only you were coming up to do karaoke, you could do it in the style of James Blunt.
I would do that as well. Oh my God, that would be amazing. No, it won't be. Right. Thank you everybody for listening again. Episode, what did we say? 19.
19, yeah,
That's
absolutely.
that is more than 18. And it will soon be 20.
Yeah,
That's
but then we
crazy.
won't be teenage anymore.
Won't be teenagers anymore. Blimey. Well, time flies when you're having fun. Listen out next week for episode 20, which will pretend that we're in the midst of Kate's fun-filled week in Edinburgh. And we'll just say how great everything is because it ultimately is been, will be. Kate, any final words?
No, thanks very much for drinking and listening.
Thanks very much for drinking. Yes. And remember, drinking isn't clever, but it does make you smart. There you go. Everybody, thank you. And
Catch you
until
later.
next time, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. There we go. Excellent. Friends. Ah, right. Quick refreshment break. Do I need a wee?
Do we need a quiz?
I've got a quiz. Quizzed up. Quizzed.
Oh,
Um, just make sure everyone is okay. Well, the hay's not run out saying. That was crazy. Why did you send me an attachment?
did I?
Copythorn, Cadnam, Windsor Newbridge. Oh, it's about the fire.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, look at the fire. That's not.
600 hectares have gone out
Yeah,
of
so I was saying like
forest.
140 football pitches. It made national radio.
Oh, it was on Good Morning Britain as well this morning. Yeah.
Court,
Your
blimey, governor.
but were there so they had to cut the central reservation and they were telling people
Yeah,
it was like 100 and something 120 cars left because they said look if you want to live just run and
blimey.
there's footage of them just running and then like they cut some central reservation to get people to turn around and like abort so but um the road is really badly damaged and it's taken out obviously they've had to take some central reservation out but the fire was so intense it's taken more out so even when they could open the road up they can't because they're going to have to repair it so yeah it's not going to be a quick fix
That's mental. That
so
is. Hang on.
and that last year that's where a dead body was found down that way as well so the road was shut
Really?
for about 3 days as well yeah but it was a van that caught alight and then in the middle section and it sparked and then because everything's so dry it then caught
Just went
caught a
low.
lie and then the
That's
whole lot just went
that is horrible. Which way did you say that it's on?
so the A31 so if you're M27 and you get to the end of the M27 you're heading towards Bournemouth
Yeah.
it's that stretch just as you come off the A like as you come onto the A31 but it's shut from junction 2 so like Poulton's Park all the way down like a massive big section now. So whole road pretty much to Ringwood's shut. So Cow has to go all the way through like Lyndhurst and like A35 back roads to get there. But problem, I mean, it's great because the kids aren't around, so there's less traffic theoretically going down there in the mornings. But when he's coming back from work, you've got all the people that are visiting New Forest, and then um, Bournemouth Airport and stuff, they were saying to people like allow extra time to get down here because it's just carnage.
Because
So
I've for work I've got to go to Launceston on Wednesday and Exeter on Thursday. I was wondering if that's going to fuck that up.
um
But it's basically just yeah.
you might be better going to Salisbury and then picking up the M5 and going down that way.
I
Yeah,
don't
but you don't
like
want to
inconvenience.
yeah,
Sod
but you don't
doing
want to
it.
be stuck in that either.
I don't.
So
Although I like the idea of running down the motorway, like it's some kind of. I've been watching a lot of disaster films recently, so
Oh.
I kind of like that. But then also, I'm not much of a runner, so I'll be dead. Okay, I'll be back in 90 seconds, and then we will talk friends, friends.
Yay.
Oh, sorry, I was just making sure Maya was all right.
That's all right. Is she?
Yeah, yeah, she's tough boot. She's 22 with the body of a 60-year-old. She always moans about, oh, I'm all achy. Oh, but no, she's a very good egg. She's just very much black and white, but she's on the scale, and yeah, bless her. Right,
Okay.
friends, you're going to do the intro.
Yeah.
You're going to sing us the intro.
Oh, hang on. I could do better. Um, Although if we play the theme, are we gonna have to pay?
Oh, if we play it,
Yeah.
oh yes, or do I just credit it?
I'll
If
tell you
it's
what, we do the
if
intro and then we go, what are we talking about today? And we're like, do 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 do
do,
do
do, do.
do.
Oh, oh, there you go. Did you hear that? Did that come through on the mic?
No.
Oh,
Did mine?
yours. Oh, it didn't.
Oh, my mic's just there.
Yeah, I think it eradicates background noise, so it assumes that's just some kind of background noise.
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
okay,
Let me just wait. Hang on. 2 secs.
I'm on
Did you?
three liters of water a day at the moment. I'm the most hydrated man in heaven.
That's not saying a lot, though, is it? And hydrated with water or hydrated full stop?
Well, with water.
Okay. Okay. Um, right. Are we still recording? I can't remember
Yes,
if you start recording stuff.
I
Right,
did
okay.
not know because I have to end the whole thing. It's just
Oh no, let's not do that because that was too confusing last time around when you just hung up and I was like, oh, food. Okay,
okay.
okay. Right. Hello and welcome to episode 20 of Stickle Bricks and Chill. I am here with the wonderful Jeff Jones. Hi,
Oh,
Jeff. How are you?
oh, I'm fantastic. Thank you, wonderful Kate Penfield. No, it's been a long time since I've been called wonderful.
Oh, bless you.
I
Well, I think
know.
you're wonderful. So, yeah, I love
Oh,
doing the podcast. So, yeah, it's good. It's good. How are you,
thank
Jeff?
you. I am not too shabby, actually. Yeah, no, I'm all right. I think I don't feel as hot right now as I have done in the earlier part of the day, so that's good.
Oh, I am. So we've been tearing this up for a couple of weeks anyway. I'm really excited to be heading to Edinburgh because it's 18 degrees and it's raining.
Oh, that sounds. Take me with you. Oh, 18. Oh, that
So
sounds lovely.
So I've got some friends that so I've got some wonderful friends, John and Alison, that are putting me up for a week. And they live around the corner from me, but they're going up for a bit longer. And I'm flying up on Saturday. So I've already
But
packed, they've already taken
no,
all my jumpsuits and
you're
stuff with
already
them.
there, Kate.
Oh, sorry if I ruined the illusion. We've already
The
said that
illusion.
we were.
You had a great flight up there, and it's lovely and
Oh
cool
yes,
and
I've flown up
raining.
there now. So in that slight gap there, I've flown up, and it's really
Yes.
chilly now. Um,
So for anyone, this is a pre-recording because Kate is, as you're listening to this, having a wonderful run at Edinburgh Festival Fringe. And everyone is already saying how amazing, funny, and wonderful you are. So yeah, this will be like the Wednesday of it. So you're halfway through.
well, almost finished by the time this goes out, and I'm probably after all the karaoke and gigging, probably will have lost my voice by now as well.
Right.
After a weekend of prepping and trying to get songs ready for karaoke. Um,
Well,
so yeah.
anything. So follow, and we're going to do this nice notice. So follow Kate Penfield. Have a look at everything that she's been putting up on Instagram and Facebook. Kate
Instagram and
Penfield.
Facebook.
Instagram is Kate
Kate
Penfield
Penfield
Comedy.
comedy and face
Penfield. Is that right?
Field.
Field. I forgot
Yeah,
how to spell the word field then. How bad's that?
it's
I
fine.
before E, except after C. Right. Yeah.
So yeah,
Um,
so Kate Penfield comedy on Instagram, Kate Penfield. Although there is a Kate Penfield comedy on Facebook, I'm very bad at updating both sides. So you can follow me on both. And I'll update everybody in terms of how it's all going, assuming my phone doesn't get robbed.
and tag Stickle Bricks and Chew and everything. Well, as much as you can remember, we'll share and everything here as well. And I'm very jealous, and I think it's wonderful, and I'm glad it's going so well.
I'm
And
super
I've
excited.
kind of
So yeah.
been out there. No, amazing.
Oh, bless you. Thank you. So, but yeah, we've got a very exciting episode today, though, Jeff. What are we talking about? Or, in fact, actually, it's up to me to intro it because it is do 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 do
Da,
do
da,
do
da,
do
da,
do do
da,
do
da,
do
da,
do.
da. We are talking capital F dot, capital R dot, capital I dot, capital E dot, capital N dot, capital D dot, capital S.
So you got that right, but you can't get my surname right.
I only got it right because of the previous conversation. Otherwise, there would have been a big joke.
So, Jeff, how are you doing?
How you on? How you doing? So yes, we're talking about the '90s phenomenon of Friends, which
Phenomenon.
is
Do
which
do
is
do
like
do do.
30 years old since the final episode or something ridiculous like that, or since the start. I don't know, but that's mental. Like when people say things like, "Oh, this song came out," and you're like, "Well, okay, yeah, because that's time." But this show's on for a decade.
I mean, it was just awesome. I loved it. I still do. I was even watching some of it yesterday morning. Just chilling. Just stumbled across the episode with Hugsy, where baby Emma gets given it takes a shine to Joey's like cuddly penguin, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
Joey gets jealous and then buys her own one, and she doesn't want that one, she wants his one.
And it was like,
Uh,
I don't understand. Yeah. Oh,
so
I,
who's your favorite?
it's got to be Chandler for me because
Really?
yeah, I saw being the weird, quirky, dealing with everything with a joke, not serious, like because he's kind of really the only one who made the joke. So obviously it's scripted, but
Yeah,
he was the one who was
he's a
he was the
sarcastic
funny
one,
one
wasn't he?
in the group, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah,
like everyone says funny things, but he was doing, and I just saw so much of myself in that character of who was, and then learning more about Matthew Perry afterwards and things. Matthew Perry, yeah, it's Matthew
yeah,
Perry, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. Afterwards, and I was his shows, and I kind of think, he's my guy, really. Although a lot of people would probably put me at Ross. What about you?
Um, so I think I aspired to want to be like Rachel, so I had the Rachel hairdo for a while, and yeah, always was a bit of a. I desperately wanted her and Ross to get together. However, when Monica got with Tom Selleck, I was just like,
Oh no.
oh. I think everyone has a crush on Tom Selleck, don't they? Even boys.
Yeah. Of,
The
of course.
moustache.
The mustache. Uh,
So
First, very quickly, why don't we call moustaches mouth brows?
I don't know, but what's so important about people's noses? They feel the need to underline them.
I like that. I think it's more a little warmer. Stop the
Is it?
dust. But anyway, we're not talking about massages.
I've let mine
Um,
grow. It's fine.
I've got my caterpillars. Um, okay.
Oh.
Do you know what? I thought you were going to say Joey. I thought you'd have been a big Joey fan.
Well, I think there's two, isn't there? Normally, there's like who you aspire to be like, but also who you fancy. And
Uh,
yeah, I from that
well, of
perspective,
course.
of course, Joey. So yeah,
Well, you liked him, Matt LeBlanc, so much you stalked him on Top Gear. So,
I didn't stalk him on Top
oh
Gear. It
no,
was just,
he, just you never
just
you didn't go there, and then all of a sudden he's on the show, and then all of a sudden you went there. Yeah, okay, Kate, that's fine.
no.
Um,
In fairness, the ticket trying to get tickets when it was Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, and James May, the waiting list was several years long. It was only when they left, the waiting list suddenly got a bit shorter.
awkward.
People were turning the tickets down because it wasn't quite the
It
same.
wasn't the same. But
So
you were
yeah,
like
but
Matt LeBlanc, yes.
I was already on the waiting list for
Uh,
yeah before they started doing it. But yeah,
I,
it
I,
was.
I like the way you're justifying your stalking behaviour now, Kate. Thank you very much for that.
I mean, if you had
Yeah,
a chance to go, like say Matt Perry was still R.I.P. bless him. If he was still here and you had the chance to go meet him, would you meet him?
yes, 100%.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's kind of where I was at. So, and to be fair, if I got the chance to meet Jennifer Aniston, I would go meet her too.
I mean, I
Yeah.
wouldn't turn that meet and greet down.
I
Uh,
was going to say, yeah.
what's funny with that? So I was always I think I was more of a Monica, but as I got obviously Jennifer Aniston is a sex symbol, right? Just like it's ridiculous. Just, and I don't know if you've ever seen a film called We're the Millers,
Yes.
right? I
With
mean, come on, and she's like in her 40s, and she's just it's mind fucking. Sorry, that's how strongly I feel about Jennifer Aniston. It's mind blowing, like just how
that
gorgeous
is
that
the
woman is.
first time you've
It
sworn on
is
this
right.
pod. It's
Sorry,
normally me that
it's over.
no.
It's over Jennifer Aniston. But Courtney Cox, yeah, I'm a big horror fan. So in she obviously the later days she's in Scream, but it was something the quirkiness of her. But as far as actual like the person the female character I enjoyed about is Phoebe. I just
Oh yeah.
Lisa Kudrow, just the comedy timing. I always wonder when she went running.
I was thinking when she was riding the bike, but
This is quite the but like her whole who she was just yeah, she had lived on the streets and she had done it, but it wasn't kind of like always an in your face thing that she had this kind of weird past that you never really knew about, apart from sister and parent. But she, I mean, Lisa Kudrow was just it was and still is mental. And I saw I read something a couple of years ago, and she was saying, yeah, she after French, she just wanted to be really selective over the part she's done. And I mean, she's got range; it's ridiculous. But
yeah,
she was fantastic. But I think because she wasn't, inverted commas, the prettiest, but I suppose it's all subjective. Um, yeah, she was the comedy outlet, she was kind of the Joey of the females, but Joey was also hot, right? So it was an odd dynamic, but I think that's what made Friends so good
yeah.
because
I think there was something in it for everybody,
yeah,
and yeah, just the randomness of Phoebe was great, and like especially when she was like driving the taxi around.
yeah,
um,
I mean,
yeah, and
it's got to be one
like
of the
some of
most
the
quoted shows of all time because of the amount of content there was. I still say it's like Joey doesn't share food. Like, the newer
uh,
generation, they're probably that's a probably a Smithy thing from oh god, the thing they did
Gavin
about
and
this. Gavin
Stacey.
and Stacey, how you buy your boona and you got yours. But Joey was like, and there's probably someone before him, but for our generation, he was the one with someone. He dumped a girl because she took a chip off his plate. Like it's it's just
And then
ridiculous.
there was We Were on a Break with Ross and Rachel, and
No,
yeah,
can you
so
imagine if social media was kind of properly around then, like when the we're on a break thing, the will they won't they of Ross and Rachel would be 24/7 trending.
it would have blown up a lot more than it did. I remember, so I was at college when it was coming out, and I was studying media studies, and you had to do all your research and things normally through books, and my you could pick an episode or a film of whatever to do your essay on in exam conditions. I did mine on the pilot of Friends, but but like doing the analysis of all the friend dynamics, and actually, I mean, the pilot to then when the second episode went out, there was quite a difference, and they aged slightly. They just had slightly different looks from that
Yeah.
first episode. And then it was all about how they set up all the characters and how it was kind of, but you couldn't reset, like we've talked before about like the difference between like our childhood and having like encyclopedias or
Yeah.
books and stuff to do like research, but there wasn't anything at that time on Fred. I think there was like one
Yeah.
or two books, so trying to do a research on it you couldn't, because you didn't have the internet in the same way. I mean, just trying to get a script or anything like that, it just wasn't available without a hell of a lot of digging around. You didn't have, there wasn't Ask Jeeves or anything at that point. If we were kind of dial up at the college, crikey, that was, yeah, it
Did you
was
just have to
just,
sit and just watch the show then? Nice.
yeah, yeah, just it had to go and buy the video because it wasn't DVD at that point
Right.
either. So yeah, so go and watch the video, and then just literally I was writing the script out, and then like doing an like or analysis on all the different dynamics of the personalities and how. So like the first episode when Rachel comes in from the aborted marriage with Barry, and like with a massive wedding
Yeah.
dress and the big frilly like bit in her hair and things, and then at the point when she goes back to be a bridesmaid for Barry's new wife. I can't remember what her name is, but Mindy. And then she's
Oh
got
gosh, you did remember that. Oh, that's
I don't
crazy.
know quite where I pulled that from, but she's got the pink, like big frilly dress on, and then
Yeah.
she walks over, we just got it tucked in her pants. So she's just
Yeah.
like, oh my goodness, it's
She didn't
just
want to be there. She looked stupid, and she still had it. And that's the moments, isn't it? That's like
oh,
the running joke. The fact when she works at the coffee shop, and she works there for so long, Rachel, and she still just messed everyone's drinks out. And the little bits they just pass the they stop talking about it, and they just pass the drinks over every episode. And that's kind of show, they made
it's
the
just
joke, they made the original joke, which was, she got, and they brought it up, but then it's just keeping it going, just the
the
callbacks
subtleties.
to it.
Yeah, it was amazing.
it
Uh,
was it was good. And I know a lot of people, you know I don't know, they're down on Friends, but I think it's just because the success of it, like, I know there's a lot of stuff that has come after it, which is in a similar vein. How I Met Your Mothers and various things, which are enjoyable to watch, but they almost spoon feed you the comedy. Whereas I think Friends, just the dynamic and how, especially, the real strong kind of middle part of it, of the ten years, when I know it was just kind of everything was just,
it was a shock factor as well, like the time then Chandler and Monica ended up together, and then like he
yeah, he's in the
pulls back the
bath.
covers, he's like,
Yeah.
oh, like yay. And even the last
Yeah.
episode where it was like, oh, I like, are Ross and Rachel going to get back
Um,
together, and like what's going to happen with babies and stuff, and then they walk in and they got twins. Spoiler alert, sorry.
it's spoiler alert.
Just ruined it for anyone that's never seen it. Um, and then Duck and Chick and those moments, and then
Ducky.
like Marcel the monkey and all the little bits for those. It just like,
Oh,
and then all the
Marcel.
cameos as well, like Julia Roberts with the panties
Brad
and
Pitt.
oh
Julia
yeah.
Roberts. Yeah. And so this is the one, I can't remember who the actress was, but I think she may have been a model. And Chandler's just stuck in it's not an underground station or something, but he's stuck there with this gorgeous woman, and all of his scenes are pretty much just like monologues to himself. And it's just so like so good, because he also must look like a right weirdo. I kind of feel bad for the guy, because I think if he, in a different life, a different world, he could have been a Robin Williams, Jim Carrey. He was that kind of, style. I mean, I know Robin Williams had, obviously, well, they both did a lot of stand up and they went a different way, but I don't know, he had that, I think, potential about him, maybe. But no,
Absolutely.
the
But
the
I also wonder though, for the fact of how much of an overnight success it was,
yeah,
how that must have been so overwhelming to like 1 minute be completely kind of anonymous and be able to walk down the street to then everyone knowing who you are, and
Yeah,
at time that probably it, so I'm trying to think of anyone else that would have the same kind of overnight
I
success,
know.
that would just would not be able to go anywhere without getting mobbed, because they would have been.
Definitely.
um
I mean, it's £1 million an episode. I mean,
I mean,
shows
that's just
the
obscene.
shows the draw how much money that show was raking in. And I remember when me and my wife, um, we it wasn't our first place, but it was our first proper place together. Um, and we had a Freeview box, and it's well, I suppose it was probably Channel 4, maybe it was E4, I don't know, but every single day it was Friends. Like my daughter, who's now 22, she was like, Friends on, like, and we'd watch it, and we'd watch it like literally start to finish, and then it would start again as soon as the last episode was on. The first ever episode was on, and we must have watched it. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we had young family, didn't go out enough at his work, come home, eat your dinner, and then essentially watch Friends, and like, or it was on in the background kind of thing, and we must have watched it the entire thing 5 6 times, which looking back is mental. But it's easy
That's,
watching, it's fun, but also it hit, I know, hit some, I don't know, it was just such a good show.
but I think you've alluded to it. So I didn't dislike How I Met Your Mother, and we've watched that a few times through, but it's not the same. Like, I can't go, oh my goodness, that episode where that happened.
Yeah,
And they tried doing similar things in terms of like the yellow umbrella would be in it at certain parts, but in not in the same way that you could all relate to it, and you kind of don't want to go, oh, I'm a Ted or a Barney. It's just not the same. Whereas
yeah.
with, or Marshall even. But it was trying to be very much a similar thing in terms of a friendship group and meeting in the bar instead of meeting in the coffee shop. Whereas I think what everyone's got a favourite episode of Friends, and if you haven't got a favourite episode of Friends, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah,
I I mean, I
I
think it is like that. I don't know, it's like a comfort blanket for me, putting friends on, and even though you know what's happening, it's just the, oh, I love this one, like,
yeah.
oh, I forgot this bit happened. But yeah, there's always the like the swing episode where Rachel's afraid of swings and stuff, and then Ross gets taken out, or like the bike episode where Phoebe always wants a bike, and then
Uh,
or the Porsche
I
episode when Joey hasn't
oh,
actually got
in
a
the
Porsche.
boxes, yeah. And the one where is it Ross and Chandler get in a fight, but there's like they're not allowed to sit in the couch on the couch, which is always, I always found that hilarious. Like they were always had, yeah, that the prime positioned couch, and all of a sudden there's these two other people sat in it, and they kind of look and they're like, oh, well, what do we do now then? Like, and those other guys like, no, we're sitting here now, and they were kind of hiding, they were kind of stirring their drinks and drinking really quickly to get out. It's
And then there's the game show one where they win the flat, and then, oh, I love that one.
Oh, Wicked Wango. Well,
Yeah.
it was a Wicked Wango card. It was, what's the name? Oh my goodness, what's the name of the show he did? I can't remember. I remember Wicked Wango. He's playing his Wicked Wango card. What, I didn't know you could do. And Chandler's hating it, and all of a sudden he starts winning. He's like, "Oh, I really like this game." Like it, it's so. And when they get Chandler and Joey, they get I said Joey lets someone in. I can't remember why. It's under the pretense site, and he just robs them. And he was in the cabinet, and Chandler's like,
I mean,
but why were you in the cabinet? Well, he but I couldn't fit. It's like, what? And he gets in, and Chandler does it exactly. He's like, well, there's no way you're gonna fit. And he gets it, puts them in there, and locks it again. Like, what?
the one where, with waxing, where the girls want to get, it's like a pain-free way of waxing your legs.
oh, and then Chandler's going through like the heartbreak because I think was it Janice had just broken up with him, and he's there. He's got
Oh
the
my God.
oh, Janice. She that character was played to absolute perfection. Just because everything Chandler would hate in a person, but he always was always going back. Like it literally took until Monica, and then when she turns up when Rachel's in labour and all these people have been in and then out. And she's like, yes, I've been here longer, it's my turn. I was like, well, it doesn't really work like that. And then she comes and she's like, oh my God. It's like, oh,
Oh.
it's and that's the thing. I mean, and what 10 years, probably somewhere between 24 and 30 episodes a season, and you just I say, and you say everyone's got a favorite episode. I don't think I do because there's so many bits of so many episodes, and like, but I really like that. But then also this, and it's I'm gonna have to rewatch them all. That's all there is to it, and I'm gonna have to score every episode. uh, there's great
Oh,
ones, like when they're on the trip and Ross is with the paleontologist lady. Well, no, Joey's with the paleontologist lady, and Ross is with not with Rachel. But then they, oh, is she with Joey? Oh, I can't remember now. But yeah, no, it's when her and Joey first kiss, and then she
yes.
goes back, and then she ends up going. They end up going back to, obviously New York, and Rachel. Then every time she goes to kiss him, it's like she sees Ross's face, and she's hitting him. And, like, okay, power through, and I don't know. I'm gonna have to rewatch them all. It's been a while, but it's only when it's the Forrest Gump effect, right? Everyone knows Forrest Gump's a great film, but it's been an awfully long time. It is a great film. Don't you scrunch your face up. It is a great film, and everyone just acknowledges that it's a great film, and then all of a sudden they rewatch it, and you're like, this is great. Like this, Friends has that. You kind of love it when you watch it, and then you go a bit of time, and you're like, oh yeah, well I enjoy Friends, and you start watching it again, you're like, oh god, I love the show.
I think the lovely bit about it is, I mean, you could obviously watch it from start to finish.
Start to the beginning, yeah.
I haven't been on Alco Pops, I promise. You can watch it from start to finish, or you can go on and just watch an episode because you know exactly where that fits in the whole running
Yeah.
of things, and it doesn't matter anyway, even if you can't remember where it fits. Um, yeah, there's
I
I loved the reunion as well when they did that. I was like,
Yeah,
no bless.
that was that was so good. And I love the stuff that came out from that. Like it was what's his name? David Schwimmer. David Schwimmer? Yes.
Yeah.
Ross, who like the network was trying to put them on different valued contracts based on who they were within the show. And he was like, no, we all get paid the same or none of us work. Like it's just things like that, that obviously brings everyone a bit closer, and then the dynamic works better, and yeah, you
And
can
the
see
fact
them being
that
so close.
him and Jennifer Aniston always had a like crush on each other and never
Yeah,
did anything about. And the first time they kissed was on the show. You're just like,
yeah.
oh my God, imagine like fancying someone
Oh
that much and you're working with them, and then all of a sudden you've got to kiss
god,
them. Like,
god,
and
yeah, because it never quite worked out. One of them was always dating someone, and I mean, I don't know. There's the cynical old in me. I was like, well, don't get me wrong. Obviously, he's gonna fancy Jennifer Aniston, right?
yeah.
Um, but then I suppose she was like, hey, he's a really nice guy.
But it's almost like, I guess, Tom Holland and Zendaya though, because I think their first kiss was on Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And now they're together and married. If you're thinking, crikey, if you were Ross and Rachel in real life and that then didn't work out, that would ruin the magic.
Yes, because poor old Jennifer Aniston, she's never really been lucky in love, and I don't really know enough about her personal life to know if it's wrong people, right time, wrong people, wrong time, or what. But she's always seems I've never had anything really bad about her in her personal life. But then I also don't really follow many celebrities in their personal life. So apart, it's basic you, Kate. That's the only celebrity I follow.
Well, I was just about to say, well, I can appreciate maybe
Oh,
she just wants to be on her own.
yeah, yeah. Maybe she
I've,
does.
I'm nowhere near as good looking as Jennifer Aniston, but I also have not been that lucky in love either. So, although I never was married to Brad Pitt, but and well, I
So that may be
don't
a
get.
lucky thing, though, from what I understand these days. But
But
also,
who knows?
still
Like,
Brad Pitt
but
in it.
if you're married to Jennifer Aniston, why on earth Angelina Jolie? Like, yeah, I don't get that
Yeah,
personally.
and then
Maybe,
still mess that one up.
well, yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, I'll give him his credit. There's not many films I like Brad Pitt in, but he's quite good in the F1 film. As cringy as that is at times, he's all right.
I have not seen that. I don't dislike a Brad Pitt film. I think he's very obviously the Seven, which is fantastic, and he's very good at that.
Yeah,
Ocean's 11, the first
they
one,
were good. Yeah,
is a for what it is, it's a good film. You know, there's he's done it's like most of them, isn't it? Some of them put their names to anything, and half the time it's absolute rubbish, and sometimes they manage to do all right. But I think as an actor, he's actually all right. And
but I did love all the little cameos in Friends, and especially when Danny DeVito rocks up as a stripper.
oh my god, I ha oh that episode, and and they laugh, and he breaks down, and he's like really upset. Oh, that so I love Danny DeVito. I don't know if you've ever seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
No.
So that show is like the anti-Friends. Like they are.
Okay.
There's there's essentially six of them from season two, but they're just horrible people. But I tell you what, give it give it a go. It's one of those shows you have to before you kind of think, oh, actually no, this is like too much. Like, you got to give it a couple of episodes,
Okay.
mainly because the first ever episode is called "The Gang Gets Racist." But what it's really good at is highlighting hypocrisy between politics and religion and just normal day to day life, but done by a group of just rancid people. Like I know you got to watch it, but he's in that,
Okay.
from season two, Danny DeVito's in it, and he's just fantastic. He's very much like the stripper character in it, though, like his demeanor. But anyway, especially the dancing. Um,
I'm trying to remember who else cameoed. Like Elle Macpherson and then
oh yes,
Julia
she was a
Roberts.
sister, wasn't she? First was Rachel's sister.
Oh no, that was Reese
Oh,
Witherspoon.
Witherspoon, yes, of course.
Yeah, Elle Macpherson was a model that dated Joey for a little bit, and then
Jerry,
George
who a model
um
that dated.
Joey, um, and then George Clooney appeared. I'm trying to think who
He
else.
did.
Then there was Ant-Man, who was then a Phoebe's
Yeah,
partner,
Paul Rudd was
Mike.
in it, and they were great. And also the other, who's in
The other
Minsk.
guy.
He went to
Yeah,
Minsk. That
the
was a
guy that
big old
does.
thing about Minsk.
Uh,
Here you go. I've got just pop a little list. So we've got Brad Pitt, Bruce Willis, Julia Roberts, George Clooney, Reese Witherspoon, Christina Applegate, Danny DeVito, Winona Ryder,
I don't remember. I remember Bruce Willis was
played
um
Melissa, Rachel's college. Oh yes, with the coconuts.
what?
It's when Rachel's told everyone that she's had an intimate moment with a female,
Oh
and it
yeah.
was Winona Ryder. And she's like,
Oh
"Yeah, do you
yeah.
remember our coconuts? The coconuts." And in front of everyone, Winona Ryder's like, yeah, "No, I don't know what you're
No.
talking about, Ray Ray." And then when they're alone, she's like, "Yes, I've thought about it every day since." Uh,
Bruce Willis didn't he date Rachel? Oh yeah, and then his daughter was dating Ross
whose
at
daughter
one
was
point. Bruce
whose? Oh,
Willis's
Bruce
daughter
Willis's.
in
Yes.
the show, yeah. But yeah, it's just mad, and it's still the fact that we're still like smiling and like, oh my god, yeah, I remember that bit. It's just yeah.
I, I'm definitely. I'm definitely gonna have to rewatch. Just it was the biggest thing TV wise for a long time. And I don't really think. I mean, sitcom. Well, they. I see a lot of people disagree because there's a lot of especially kind of Americans, because you've got your Curb Your Enthusiasms, and there's an awful lot of different shows. I think the longevity of shows like Seinfeld, things like that. Now I've watched Seinfeld. It's all
I don't get the
right.
same buzz from stuff like that, but
Well,
for me,
some people do. Some people do get it, but for me, it was incredibly dated, even at the time. Like some
yeah.
of the language and references and things. Whereas with Friends, maybe it's because it was safer, inverted commas, but you
But
didn't
you were
have that cringiness.
no, but also there was like back then it was the anticipation of the next episode because you had to wait a week. You couldn't binge watch it like you
Oh my
can
god, do
now.
you remember that?
And then I mean, it's kind of the only equivalent I think we have now is like Traitors or like Ted Lasso's back. I love Ted Lasso, and like last Wednesday, I'm like, oh, what time is it? Oh, it's online already. Everyone sat there, and then I'm like, no, I need to stop and like watch it with the boys because otherwise I get narky. I'm like we have this thing like certain programs you can't watch it without consent from it. Like you have to
Yeah.
watch it
Oh
all
no,
together or permission, like Clarkson's Farm, stuff like that. It's you watch it all
I
together or
I once made a joke that I'd watched one of the series finales of Game of Thrones to Haley, and she launched at me. I was like, "It's a joke," and she still is not 100% sure whether or not I watched it without. Like, literally, the trust was broken that day over a ridiculous joke. But I mean, the thing is,
oh,
it's also different though because there's so much stuff on different streaming sites. Unless you have literally every, because I think Apple TV is the only one we don't have. So,
okay.
but so not everyone. Whereas with Friends, because it was on, yeah,
Channel 4,
terrestrial
wasn't it? Yeah.
TV, everyone generally knew and could watch it and didn't have to get extra or do extra. So it was kind of just it was available. So everyone was on the same page. Everyone was talking about it. Whereas now, if you do want to watch a Ted Lasso or a Game of Thrones or something, you have everyone. You're just not going to get that mob kind of mentality that you used to have.
See, I only pay for it when Ted Lasso's on. It's literally right. How many? And I think because I mean, they're being pretty crafty with it. It's like weekly release, which is fine. I'm actually all for it. Although it's annoying because I'm like, oh no, I've got to wait now.
But why don't you just wait until it's all on there and then just subscribe for a month
That would be
and
far too sensible. I can't wait. I can't not know. But I did that with because there was a big fuss over Bridgerton, and I'm like, I waited till all the first season was on, and then I got a free month of Netflix, and then I realised you could hack that. So there's there's a way. Right, okay. If there's a free subscription and you want a free second like month subscription, where like you'd put your name, so say like um sticklebricks and chill at gmail.com. Nice little segue there,
nice,
like drop ours in. You
nice
would
done.
put sticklebricks plus one at gmail.com. Still comes through to the same email account, so the emails still come through, but from their end it looks like a separate email address, so you get like double.
Oh,
Netflix used to be able to get up to plus one, plus two, plus three before it cottoned on. They don't do the free month anymore, but it's a good.
because people like you ruined it for us all, Kate. Says no, I'm all above board.
There's a few that you can that it still works with. But yeah,
Oh.
nice little tip that someone that used to work at Now TV told me, so I could get a free Now TV second month. So
People in the know.
yeah, so yeah.
Right,
Have you got a quiz for us then, Jeff?
I have a quiz.
Do
Um, okay,
you?
right. Start off nice and easy. What is Ross's occupation?
He's a paleontologist.
That is
That's
correct. What
Don't ask
is
me to spell it.
what is Chandler's middle name?
Oh, oh, crikey. I can't remember the episode when they're talking. I'm like Falula, but I'm like, oh, crikey, no, whose was that? No, I can't remember. In the interest of not making the listeners see me in pain, trying to wrap
uh,
that one.
Muriel.
Oh, see, if you asked me how many nipples he had,
His nubbin. Oh, you've already answered that one.
what was that one?
Ross's pet monkey's name.
Okay, Marcel.
Go then. What's the name of Rachel's daughter? Do you remember that one?
Emma.
Yeah, okay. Uh, oh, that's a cracking question. What is the name? Sorry, what is the name of Ross and Monica's parents?
Mr.
Now,
and Mrs. Geller.
Mr. and Miss, if you can get one of them or the actors that play him.
Oh, crikey. No, I wouldn't get that. Um, I don't know.
So it's quite an obscure one. It was Jack and Judy.
Yeah. Now you
Uh,
say it, I'm like, yeah, of course.
oh, so no, don't. Okay, there's some. Okay, I'm going to difficult ones. Oh, you may have brought this up earlier. What's the name? Was Joey's stuffed penguin? So you said about the penguin.
Okay.
What's it called?
Oh, crikey. No, I did say it. Oh, no, that's going to annoy me now. Oh, no. Crikey, I referenced it. Like, can I just clip back from earlier? And
You get
yeah,
clip back from earlier.
yeah,
It was Hugsy.
yeah, I said it earlier. So yeah, no,
Well,
I
it doesn't
remember.
count now,
It
does it?
doesn't help. Yeah, well, joys of being the age I am. I'm getting
Uh,
old.
well, one more for you, and then one for the listeners. What is the name of the character Joey plays in Days of Our Lives?
Dr. Drake Romero.
Oh, it's close. Dr. Drake Ramore.
I was close enough.
Well, I don't know if you were.
Well, because I'd already got Hugsy, and then you wouldn't let me have Hugsy. I think that's harsh. So I think I should have that one.
One for the audience. What is Phoebe's twin sister called?
I know this one.
Well, do you know her full name? Do you remember her surname?
I'm sure
Oh no,
it would
it
be the
is the
same as
same.
Phoebe's.
Yeah. Well, she got married though. Oh no, she almost got married, but the guy. No, she was taking the guy, wasn't she? Who was that famous person? Um. Uh. Okay, so that's that one. And but there's a bonus one for you, Kate. Can you please sing "Smelly Cats"? Think of this as a warm up to Edinburgh. Give us a rendition of "Smelly Cats."
Got a guitar over there as well, but it definitely won't be in tune. Smelly cat,
What
what are
are
they
they
feeding
feeding
you?
you?
Smelly
Smelly cat,
cat,
smelly.
smelly cat.
This is what she's trying to
It's not
teach.
your fault.
There's a
Smelly, smelly.
there's the country and western. So I can't remember her name though. Is it, no. It's smelly cat. she's he. She's terrible.
So when she's teaching the guitar, and she's like, "This is the claw.
Yeah, yeah. With all the
This is
kids.
G. No, it's
This.
this is the claw."
Oh well, that I'll
Oh.
tell you what, that was a nice little trip down memory lane. And everybody listening out there in the world, if you've not seen an episode of Friends, because there will be people, I know my stepdad listens. I don't think he's ever seen an episode, but he's maybe a generation too high for it. But most people, let us know your favorite episodes. Or favorite quotes or favorite scenes, whatever it is, your favorite memories.
Do you know what,
Um,
Jeff?
yeah.
Other than Kylie, I think this is the only other episode where we've stuck to topic all the way
Yeah.
through.
there was no segue whatsoever, apart from very early on with the moustache conversation. But yeah, look at us. We can do it when we want, Kate.
Although Kylie was very straight laced, this was
Kylie
still
was.
very chuckly.
I probably wouldn't have listened to an episode after the Kylie episode, if I'm honest with you. I like these guys have changed. No, fame's got to the head. Um, but please do follow. Well, first of all, subscribe to the pod if you haven't already, and you can do that on all the major platforms. You can also do it on YouTube. Um, Follow us on Sticker Bricks and Chill on Instagram and Facebook. Also, as you know, because Kate isn't really here talking to us right now in your earlobe, she's actually been doing a week at Edinburgh Festival Fringe, as we have said. So do go and follow Kate Penfield and find all of the wonderful things that she's been up to. We will be sharing it all as well. Okay, congratulations on such a great run in Edinburgh, and I'm glad that you'll
Thank you.
be home safely tomorrow. Now I'm going into the future. Send
Uh,
us any thoughts, emails, subjects you'd like to hear us waffle on about, either on the social media pages or to sticklebricksandchill at gmail.com. Listen to the other shows in the Big West Media banner, which are Jeff Jones' Friends Make It Better, and I'd watch that because they are also entertaining. Have I forgotten anything, Kate?
we haven't mentioned what we're talking about next time.
Oh, and what is it? What is it about next time?
We are going to talk mobile phones.
Mobile phones. Now,
Oh.
I was around at the proper boom, like iPhone, before iPhone and after iPhone, because that's basically how the world is determined.
Well, let's hold fire there and catch up
Let's
properly on it next time.
definitely. And I tell you, what, if you've not, watch the film Blackberry.
Oh, okay.
And also there's one I can't remember what it's called now, but about Nokia. Two very good
Okay.
films.
Okay. I think Snake must have been invented in the airport when you're waiting for passport control.
Ah, the OG Snake, legendary game. Everybody, thank you so much for listening. We'll see you, or you'll hear us next time. Um, okay, any final words?
No, thanks for listening and spread the words. How are your
And
friends? And
spread the word. Every time you say no, so you're gonna have to think of something, like Jerry Springer. Oh, maybe we should do a Jerry Springer episode. But be good to yourself and each other.
each other.
Till next time, everybody. Bye bye.
Can you later? Bye.